Good morning and welcome to our channel, Customer and Claire. Exciting day today. We are at Heide Park in Germany, a park we haven't been to before. We're so excited to check this place out and get on rides like Colossus, Crake, Flight Day, the Monon, and yeah, looking forward to today.
Now we've just come to the turnstiles into Heide Park. It's a very nice area at the entrance to the park here. As you enter the park, so let's say entrance to the park. As you enter the park, the shop there. We've got Colossus to the right, over there by the look of it. We have a train there.
Well, that looks a nice little boat ride. There's Crake in the distance. Oh, there's Colossus. I can make out Colossus there as well.
Noise in the background of somebody trimming the bushes there. And here's the station for the log flume. Just across here from log flume we have a Peppa Pig land.
Oh, there's Chloe playing the cello as a duck, are you, Chloe? I don't know. Say cheese.
We've got a nice waterfall there by the rapids. Now, what land are we going in here? Don't ask me to pronounce it. I'll forget about the rest.
But Rita's sister's over here, Rita from Alton Towers.
Yeah, Claire was just saying that this is a sister coaster to Rita at Alton Towers.
So Chloe and Leo have got in the queue for Colossus. Me and Amy are going to get some pancakes, aren't we? So I went past the place before that had pancakes from Nutella and I just fancied them because we got up so early this morning because it was like a 3-hour drive to get here. And I feel like, pancakes. So, yeah, they looked really delicious then, so I'm going to get them.
Leo and myself are going for
Colossus.
we're going in the queue for Colossus.
I don't know if
It's advertised at 25 minutes, we'll see how long it takes. We're now in the station for Colossus. And it looks like we're going to be 3 rows from the back. I'm really excited for this, can't wait. Try and get it going now, and there it goes.
How was your ride on Colossus?
it was really good. The drop is very, very steep though, and I loved it. And I love at the end where the fire comes out, and Chloe's just sorting out to maybe get a picture of her.
Well, me and Leo have been on Colossus, third row from the back.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Leo?
I really enjoyed it, and it was quite a steep drop, and it was just really good. I liked the theming on it, with Colossus, the creature there. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And as for me, I absolutely loved it. I loved it. Fantastic, one of my favourite wooden coasters, I'd say it's got to be. It's right up there. That first drop's amazing. It's in the airtime hills are brilliant as well. It sort of slows a little bit in the sense of the helix and things, but it was smooth, comfortable, didn't give me a headache. I absolutely loved it. Right, you've got a big thumbs up from me, Colossus. Well, Leo and myself have just had a pancake from the stall here near Desert Racer.
Is it called the Desert Racer?
Good Desert Racer. And I must say, it was very, very tasty. You enjoying it, Leo?
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, we're just waiting for Claire to come off Colossus, and Leo's seen some Canada geese in the water, so we're shooting over to see them. There he is.
Canada goose. Just don't get too close to them. I'm about here.
I know you're there, Leo. Finally got it. So Claire, what's your thoughts on Colossus?
I absolutely loved it. That was incredible. The first drop got some really good air. Oh, hang on. Not very happy, is it? It's making a rumbling noise. That first drop's steeper than you think, isn't it? It's steeper on ride than off ride. Doesn't look as steep. I got some good airtime on there, and the camelbacks were incredible. I got some really good airtime on there, and I loved the bit when you go through the
sort of the tunnel through the actual beast.
Yeah, through the beast. I loved that where it looks like the track's going off. And then the fire effects was brilliant.
I gave my summing up with Leo.
I loved it.
And we both loved it. And
It's
I would
incredible.
probably go as far as to say it's probably my favourite wooden coaster.
I was just going to say it's my favourite wooden coaster.
Certainly up there with one of the best anyway.
It's definitely mine, and it's gone into my top 10 definitely. I don't know quite where yet, but it's somewhere in there.
Certainly has right at the top. I'd have to have a good think, but at the moment, the way I'm feeling it, I'm thinking it's my favourite wooden coaster.
It is mine, yeah, definitely. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I know people say there's like dead spots, but I didn't feel it.
There's a little bit in the middle, I think, when there's that little helix.
Like the helix bit. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Loved it. So I've not seen the SLC going round yet, so can't say I'm that bothered. I've heard mixed things about it. Some people say it's worse than Condor at Wallaby Holland. Some people say it's better. Some people say they didn't find it as bad as they expected. But to be honest with you, I'm quite glad that I don't have to endure it. This one for Cobra.
Toxic Garden, is it? The SLC appears to be down.
Yay! Woo-woo!
Claire's cheering in the background here.
Yes! I'm so happy. I didn't want to have to endure
I'd like to have a go on it just to compare it to the other SLCs.
No, I don't want to go on it. Well, I would have done it if it had been open.
So we just walked under now towards the entrance of Big Loop. Loops there right over the water. There's Colossus in the background, there's a monorail track. Looking out over the lake.
I was not expecting that.
Claire's just been trying to
I'm
do a
still
little bit of videoing of Craig
Oh my God.
and where she
Look
stood.
at me.
Came down and she got drenched.
I didn't know it was going to be like that. I thought it was just a sprinkle that came over.
Mum, I told
It's not, you get drowned.
I told you.
I'm just in a single rider queue now for Flug something or the other, which is a wing coaster. So this compared with some of the others have been on the likes of Swarm. Oh, here it comes. After a bit of a wait, the operation's a bit slow on this. It's only running on one train. Leo and myself, we've just been in the single rider lanes and both had a ride on Flug de Demon, whatever. Wing coaster.
Wing coaster.
What do you think, Leo?
I really enjoyed it, but I've got to say Swarm is better though.
You think Swarm's better,
Yeah.
dear? Yeah, I would say they're fairly comparable. But I think Swarm has got better theming around it.
Yeah.
And that was a first really then. I was just filming a little bit in the station and I basically got told off. Apparently there's no filming allowed in the station, which is unusual. Normally they don't seem to bother with that, providing you're not filming on ride when you're not supposed to.
I enjoyed it, and
So apparently there's no filming in the station there either.
yeah, and I also
I got a slapped wrist, Leo.
yeah.
How was your second ride on it, Leo?
It was really good. I sat next to a man that could speak very, very good English, and we were chatting the whole way. It was his first time, and I said it was like my third time, and he really
Second
enjoyed
time?
it. Oh, second time.
Second time you done that one,
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Just to get a bit of the video up
Yeah,
here.
the man there. Yeah? The man there. See it? See him like that.
Right, Claire, so how was your ride on Flight of the Demon?
I loved it. It's very smooth. I didn't find it as intense as the Swarm. And the theming wasn't there the same, was it? But it's a really good smooth coaster.
I would have said I'd probably, from the ride itself, I'd probably put it on par with the Swarm. But I think the Swarm beats it because of the theming.
And the near misses and that as well, yeah.
We've even got some entertainment on here. Pirate singing. Seems quite good as well. Well, me and Leo now are joining the queue for Craig.
Seid ihr mutig genug, euch der Herausforderung zu stellen und
Hope you don't get a drop on the ride as you did
aufzunehmen?
off-ride. Well, Claire did anyway. Well, I've just come off Craig and I went on with Leo, and Leo's come back on again now with Claire. Yeah, it's a good dive coaster. Short and sweet, I'd describe it as. The drop is quite intense. I'm not quite sure whether it's quite as intense as Oblivion at Alton Towers, but it's not far off. It's a really good drop, and you drop into that mouth of the monster or whatever it is. But I really enjoyed it.
just
So
had
Claire, what did you think of Craig?
I liked it. It was very smooth, and it's very short, but sweet. It's got a good drop on it. I'd say slightly more intense maybe than Barron's.
Oh, I'd say a lot more than Barron.
Not as quite as intense as Oblivion.
Yeah, I gave my sum up before, and I
like the
would
splash.
class it very close to Oblivion in intensity. I thought the drop was very good.
Yeah, it was really good. I like the splashdown as well. So yeah, enjoyed it. Super smooth.
Good B&M dive coaster, short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
Yeah. Well, I've just done the big loop with Leo, and for me it's a case of done it, rode it. I'm interested in doing it again. No. It's a bit rough and rattly, not the best. We'll see what Claire makes of it when she comes off. But she doesn't normally like the rough coasters, so we'll see.
I had my hood up and tried to put hands up to protect my ears. It's quite ear bashing, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it again.
No, it's a one and done. However, I was talking to the ride operator. He said it did its first rides in 1979, so I suppose we've got to forgive it a little bit.
It's an old coaster, yeah.
Yeah, it's an old coaster.
All the more reason to knock it down and replace it then.
Yeah.
Well, we've walked back round to Desert Race, which we didn't go on it earlier because the queue was too big. And Claire and Leo have just gone on. I think they're on this next train coming out now. Yeah, so Desert Race, which is basically, I believe they reached a clone. So how was Desert Race? Was it the same as Rita?
Yeah, the same. Got a lot of ejector airtime on that one though, and I can't remember because it's been ages since I've ridden Rita now, if I got the same as I did on that, but no, it's a good ride.
Well, I've just come off Desert Race. I couldn't think what it was called then. I've just come off Desert Race now. I concur what Claire said. Same as Rita, very similar launch and everything. But you do feel you get a bit more ejected airtime on some of the elements on Desert Race. From what I can recall from when I last rode Rita anyway. But yeah, both good decent coasters. I enjoyed it anyway. It's not long till park closes now, so we're going to see if we can get another ride on Colossus before we leave. Really hope we can.
Well, that's the end of our day here at Heide Park.
Yep.
I'm going to split this into good points and not so good points, shall we say.
Yeah.
Good points. It's a very pretty park. It's clean. It's got one heck of a standout coaster in Colossus.
Fantastic, brilliant coaster.
Absolutely.
I think it's probably my favourite Woody.
Yeah, I'd say it's
certainly up
probably
there with
mine
Blu-ray.
as well.
Yeah.
No. What else was good?
The Craig?
Craig was good.
Flight of the Demon, yeah.
We didn't get to go on absolutely everything, but we got to go on the bigger rides, didn't we?
Yeah, and what I will say is as well that I was checking on sort of the crowd calendars on the qtimeslive.com, and it was showing it was going to be very, very quiet today, but it wasn't.
No, it wasn't quiet.
So I wouldn't go by them.
yeah, it was pretty busy today. The not so good points.
Most of the rides had like you had to be 12 to ride them, and the only ride I didn't go on was, what was it called again? It's like Rita Alters Towers, isn't it?
Summit Flight.
No, Desert Storm.
Desert Storm, the Rita one. They have a. Although Leo was over 1.4, they still wouldn't let him on it because they asked him his age, and he was honest, and he told him his age. They wouldn't let him on it.
It's nearly 10.
It had the same ruling on Craig. On Craig, he got on.
I got on the same
time. He didn't ask, so he had no problem then.
Any more bad things?
Yeah. Now, he's been on. I mean, Leo's been on lots and lots of roller coasters. He's been on, you know, all the ones, well, apart from Hyperion at Thorpe Park, because they measure him. He's about 1.44 now.
Or maybe I'm like 1.45.
So, yeah, please anybody comment down below if this is the case in any of the parks that you've been to, because I always thought it went on, you know, the height, and if they're comfortable. Leo's more than comfortable to go on all of them, isn't he?
Yeah, you're going anything.
And guys, my favourite ride of the day today was Craig.
Well, my favourite was Colossus by a long way.
My favourite was Colossus by a long way. They got some great airtime on that.
And Mummy, you got splashed by Craig.
I got a soak. Well, I didn't know, did I? That Craig, I thought it was just a little splash down, you know, bit of a sprinkle. So there I am filming. Next thing you know, a wave came over me, got me, and got Amy.
Yeah. And because, I mean, we've been here since not long after opening. We got here about 10:30, and it's closed at 6. But because we have to sort of swap with Amy on going on the coasters, I've only actually been on 5 rides all day. That's all I managed to get on.
Yeah, that's another thing I was going to say as well. The operations here are not good. They're very, very slow. The staff, most of them look like they didn't want to be here. Not friendly. Apart from in the restaurant where we went, the 2 guys in there were really
near the big loop.
Yeah,
they were lovely. They were really friendly.
Shout out to them, because they were like more than happy to chat, and we were talking about the coasters with them. But on the roller coasters, no, they were. I found them quite rude, to be honest.
I mean, I know the other point is obviously we're in a foreign country and German, but when we've been to other parks in Germany, they've always seemed to spoke quite good English, but they don't seem to speak a lot of English here, do they? But the other one or two.
Yeah, the 2 guys in the restaurant, wasn't it, really?
But I commented as well, I mean, I've come away, to be honest, a little bit deflated in terms of not, you know, getting everything I'd like to, you know, or have more rides rather, I should say, on the likes of Colossus and some of the other things like the drop tower we never managed to get on. Would I come back here? For Colossus, yes, if I was close enough and in the area. I wouldn't do a 3-hour drive to come in again though.
No.
If we were staying closer, yes.
That's another thing as well. They were running Crake on one train, so that's what, was it 16 riders?
Yeah, and the Flight of the Demon.
Yeah, Flight of the
Demon?
The wing coaster.
That was one train.
Oh,
that was running on one train as well.
Yeah. Another point is that, which I've never had any problems in other parks, even when they don't allow on-ride filming, they won't let you film in the stations here.
Yeah.
You know, I got told off for filming in the station, which I found strange.
And I also, this is not my favourite ride up there. Of course, I said, what was it again, Crake. But I also did like the Looper too.
Did you?
Even head bashing.
I wasn't keen on that.
Head bashing.
Once and never again.
Head bashing, but I loved it.
She's an old lady, so you know.
It was built in 1979, is it?
Yeah. Well,
1979.
Obviously, the only ride that was down and not open all day was the SLC. I can't remember the name of it.
Wasn't it
We weren't too disappointed about that.
Wasn't it getting replaced by new brakes?
Yeah, they're putting new brakes on it. They're putting magnetic brakes on it.
I was quite happy about that. Didn't fancy getting a headache.
But yeah, as Claire said, very pretty park, clean.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I wouldn't class it as one of my favourites.
No,
Mainly
no.
because of the operations and the staff and things.
Yeah, I actually timed one of the dispatches on Colossus. It was over 4 minutes, and they weren't rushing. They were leisurely, just sort of checking the restraints. And when you look at Europa Park, you know, they are on point. They are fantastic there. You know, they don't hang about. And to be honest, I found them a lot friendly in Europa as well.
Yeah, I did as well. So,
you know, but
we've got a 3-hour drive back now, so we're going to get going.
yes, we're going to be in Hellendoorn in a couple of days. Oh no, we're not.
Movie
Park tomorrow. I forgot about that one. It's going to be Movie Park tomorrow, so we'll see you again tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Postman Claire, follow us on Instagram,
Facebook and Twitter.
X now, I know.
Now, yeah.
I still call it Twitter.
We will
Just
see.
because you're a twit.
See you again very soon. Bye for
Bye
now.
for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe.